My name is Begona Lasagabaster from Spain, and I have been working in UN Women since its creation, so more than 9 years. I'm the head of political participation globally, human rights, access to justice, constitution, and some other areas. And currently I'm working in Lebanon country office, here in the office in Lebanon. Lebanon context is very particular. Lebanon is a middle income country. Women are highly educated, but it's a sectarian, and when I'm saying sectarian, a system is the whole political system, the whole legal system is divided into different sects. There are 18 sects, Christians, Muslims, within that Maronites, Armenians, Catholic, Shi'i, Sunni, and the whole political system is determined or established through this system. So that makes that for women have been very, very difficult to be part of the decision making in the country. Currently, until last Sunday, we only had 4 elected women from 128. That was 3.1%. After the elections 10 days ago, only 6 women. So this is one of the main problems. Women in Lebanon, even though are highly educated because of the system and the patriarchal system, yet have not been able to be in decision-making positions, either politically, economically, socially, etc., etc. Lebanon also has a huge number of refugees, Palestinian refugees from many, many decades, Syrian refugees in the last 7 years of the war in Syria, 1 million almost Syrian refugees in a population of 4 million of Lebanese people. So this is something that is very difficult to also manage economically and socially within the country. And obviously women are the most affected. Either it is Syrian women refugees, or either it is Lebanese women in the host community. So we are working very hardly on how we can develop their own skills to have their own means of economic empowerment. And thirdly, I think the violence against women is a pandemic in the whole entire world, that obviously in Lebanon also. So we are trying to reform the laws. The laws still are very patriarchal. There is a lot of discriminatory laws in Lebanon. So we are trying to talk about nationality. Women cannot transfer nationality to their sons and daughters. Women cannot have their proper inheritance right as men, and particularly on what relates to repealing discriminatory laws or approving new laws relating to prevention, protection and reparation on violence against women. We are trying to do 4 different types of strategies. The first one is trying to change the system, the electoral system. We didn't have the chance for last elections, but we fought very hard to have quotas or temporary special measures within the electoral system. The second strategy is support women that want to go into the political arena. We help them to understand the political system. We help them to understand how they can have their own financing means. Money in politics is extremely complicated. We work with the media not to have stereotypes that are going to harm women candidates much more than men candidates. We try to help women to understand how they can operate and how we can work with the leaders in the political parties to understand that if they want to be the future, they need to have women in their decision making. And definitely we also work with the institutions. Things like in all the parliaments, and having been parliamentarian, is sometimes you don't even have restroom for women parliamentarians. There are basic things, the times of the meetings, the conciliation of family and political life when meetings are held very late, or having, for instance, gender-responsive budgeting to understand investments that parliaments are approving in their budgets. Different strategies, and we know it's a long way, we know it's a journey, but the journey is to start one step after step. Well, I think that I will say to young women that don't be afraid. Normally men talk, they think that they know what they are saying. Women know very well what they want to say, but they are afraid, oh, how I'm going to be perceived, I don't know. Go ahead. They are not better men than women. Just be confident, be confident on yourself. And also I would say that women have to support women, and men have to support women. And for young men, I will say that if they want to have the best country to live in, they need to have half of the intelligence of the country. You cannot have an increase in GDP, quality of life for citizens, if you are only using half of the intelligence of the country. And I would say to young women, they have to work with young men. Be very confident. They can do it. Yes, they can do it. So don't worry. Go for it.